Coming to you from Annapolis, Maryland, home of the U.S. Naval Academy, the sailing capital of the world, home of the world's largest crab feast, and 4 signers of the Declaration of Independence. This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, a daily roundup of local news that you can use, including local sports, local events, local opinion, and local weather from DMV Weather. Now here's your host, publisher of Eye on Annapolis, John Frenaye.
Well, good morning. It is Thursday, January 25th. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. It was a surprise assembly yesterday morning. Annapolis High School math teacher Allison Felton arrived at an assembly expecting to celebrate the school's efforts to create avenues of wellness for students and staff. When she left, she was $25,000 richer and the recipient of a Milken Educator Award from Michael Milken himself, who is the co-founder of the Milken Family Foundation, who traveled all the way from California to personally deliver the news. In addition to Milken, Governor Larry Hogan, Speaker of the House Mike Bush, State Superintendent of Schools Karen Salmon, Board of Ed President Julie Hummer, Board Member Maria Sasso, Anne Arundel County Public Schools Superintendent George Arlotto, County Executive Steve Shue, and Annapolis Alderwoman Sheila Finlayson were all on hand to celebrate. Felton is the only Maryland recipient of the award and just one of 44 nationwide. She's in her 6th year of teaching at Annapolis High School. It is the only school she's taught at, and she has been the school's lead Algebra 1 teacher for the last 3 years. The Milken Family Foundation National Educator Awards program provides public recognition and financial rewards, which are also important, to elementary and secondary school teachers, principals, and other educational professionals who are furthering excellence in education. Their hope is that by honoring outstanding educators, the program strives to attract, develop, motivate, and retain talented people to the challenge and adventure of teaching. Congratulations to Allison Felton of Annapolis High School. Annapolis Police Chief Scott Baker has announced that he is looking for 10 members to join a Citizens Advisory Board. The chief is seeking applications to create a diverse board that will represent residents, business owners, youth, faith-based community, and schools, and it's been a priority since he was appointed last year. Said Baker, "The idea is that a small group of people would have monthly meetings with me to discuss policies, direction of the agency, and crime reduction strategies. It is also an opportunity for them to bring their concerns directly to me." The Citizens Advisory Board will act as a sounding board for the chief and a think tank for new ideas or approaches to community concerns. Board members are going to be expected to openly share community safety needs and feedback about the department's delivery of services, assist in the department in educating the community about the police department, attend meetings regularly, and members will also need to complete the Citizens Police Academy, which is actually starting on March 7th. It's expected that the Citizens Advisory Board will be in place sometime in May. Those that are interested in applying for it can go to the city's website at annapolis.gov/police, or you can contact Corporal Amy Miguez at amiguez@annapolis.gov. The deadline for applications is February 21st. Governor Hogan slammed his wallet shut on the National Sailing Hall of Fame and yanked $1.25 million in capital funding from his budget this year that was earmarked for the Sailing Hall of Fame, just as the organization is moving closer to moving up to Newport, Rhode Island. Hogan's administration has also not given the organization another $2 million originally planned as a follow-up to the $1.25 million grant. Charisse Churchill, a Hogan spokeswoman, said, "The National Sailing Hall of Fame has consistently failed to meet their obligations under the Memorandum of Understanding with the state." A decision from the Board of Directors from the Sailing Hall of Fame about the move is expected within the next month. People born in Maryland will be able to get a copy of their birth certificates at the MVA offices when they renew their driver's licenses under a bill passed by the state Senate. The bill passed yesterday and now goes on to the House. It will cost $10 to get a copy of the birth certificate, and that compares to $20 at the health department. The wording of the bill is a little bit confusing because it says they can get it when they renew their driver's license. I'm unsure if they can get it at other times. Caving into some pressure, the Baltimore Orioles have announced that they will be extending the netting in Camden Yards as well as their spring training facility, the Ed Smith Stadium. The new netting at Camden Yards is expected to stretch from Section 16 all the way over to Section 58, which is 3 sections past each dugout. The Orioles design and engineering staffers are working out the specifics right now. The Boston Red Sox also announced earlier this week that they were going to be extending the netting past the dugouts down the left and right field lines. Extending the netting in the ballparks has been the subject of debate after several fan injuries in recent years. Last season, a 1-year-old girl was injured by a line drive foul ball at Yankee Stadium, creating impetus for a number of teams to re-examine the length of their netting. My suggestion might be to pay attention to the ball game. That's about it for the news today. Hang tight. We have George Young from DMV Weather with your local weather forecast coming up right after Sean ONeill from RBC Wealth Management.
I'm Sean ONeill, your local RBC Wealth Management advisor. When you choose to work with me, you'll have access to a worldwide network of financial products and services only available from a leading global institution. RBC's international reputation for physical strength and stability, world-class capabilities, and corporate values is unique in the financial services industry. I also recognize the importance of reinvesting in the communities in which we live and work, and I'm committed to serving my clients by building long-term relationships based on trust, integrity, and confidence. I look forward to helping you with your wealth management needs. Call me, Sean ONeill, today at 410-573-6723 for a complimentary consultation.
RBC Wealth Management, a division of RBC Capital Markets, LLC. Member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. This is Maryland. The weather can be nearly unpredictable. We've got George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis to sort it all out.
Hey everyone, this is George from DMV Weather with your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief forecast for Thursday, January 25th. Yesterday's temps in the low to mid-40s combined with breezy conditions was a definite shock to the system after 5 straight days of temps in the 50s and 60s. And today will be much the same with continued breezy winds and high temps maxing out near 40 degrees. But after a cold night overnight tonight with lows in the low to mid-20s, it gets better for a bit as Friday will be nice with temps 45 to 50 and light winds, followed by an even better Saturday with more sunshine and highs maybe in the mid to upper 50s. But the upward trend will likely stop there as a cold front with rain moves through all of Anne Arundel County on Sunday, followed by colder temps for most, if not all, of next week. And with that comes the potential for a little late week snow that we'll be tracking and providing updates on each day from now into next week. Okay, that's it for us today. Make sure you download our free weather app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store on all of your devices by searching for DC MDVA Weather, and also follow us on our website at dmvweather.com or on Twitter or Facebook so you can always stay weather informed. This is George Young of DMV Weather with your Annapolis forecast. Enjoy the weather we get the next few days as things are likely to change in a big way next week. But remember, whatever the weather outside, have fun and be safe.
I'm Sean ONeill, your local RBC Wealth Management advisor. More than likely, the primary reason you save and invest is to achieve your life goals while ensuring your long-term financial well-being. But before you can determine your preparedness towards your goals, you need long-term answers to important questions about how much money you need, where it will come from, and how long it will last. RBC Wealth Plan, a new industry-leading tool, is now available to help answer these questions and develop your personal plan using a conversational approach. With RBC Wealth Plan, we can create a personal analysis based on these unique goals while offering you the ability to weigh certain decisions and determine what's best for you and your family. Call me, Sean ONeill, today at 410-573-6723 for a complimentary consultation.
RBC Wealth Management, a division of RBC Capital Markets, LLC. Member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Thanks for listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. If you like what you heard, make sure to tell your friends and colleagues about it. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find much more. Be sure to check out our other weekly podcast, The Maryland Crabs. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.